What's happening, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why you are getting fat and you are losing your gains during this quarantine. So, the number one reason why you're getting fat during quarantine, the lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. For everything you need to be able to be as successful as you can be, you have to be disciplined. You have to do it regardless of how you feel. You have to do it when you're supposed to, and it's not something you try to negotiate on feeling like it. You have to be disciplined in anything you do. It doesn't have to be in fitness, but in anything that you want to keep improving in. All right? Discipline is always a vital part of anything you want to improve in. So number two, you aren't being consistent. You're doing things sporadically. You're doing things randomly. You're not keeping track of anything. How are you supposed to know if you're making mistakes, if you're progressing, if you're not doing the things you're supposed to be to measure what you're doing? If you cannot measure what you're doing and see the stats and see evidence and analytics, how do you know if you're on the right path? How do you know if you're progressing, not progressing? So you're not consistent. You're doing random things. When you do random things, you get random results in return. So that's number two. The third and final one, you don't hold yourself accountable, man. You don't hold yourself accountable. It seems to me like because this whole coronavirus thing happened and we're all quarantined, people make an excuse to sleep in, people make an excuse to put it off to tomorrow and chill out and just wait till gyms open back up when you can do stuff at home. And everybody likes to make the excuse that weights are more effective, bodyweight exercises can be effective. But fact of the matter is, if you know that weights are more effective, that means you should be doing more bodyweight exercises. Am I correct? So the lack of holding yourself accountable. If it's really that easy, do more then. If it's really that easy, find a way to do like a challenge, like a 30-day challenge to where you're doing, I don't know, 200 push-ups a day, 100 push-ups a day, and another challenge where you're doing 200 squats a day. Find different ways to challenge yourself with what you have. Weights, I've always said this, whatever you see in front of you may not always be there, right? You're just not holding yourself accountable, right? That's an excuse. Is that an excuse to not eat well also? Is that an excuse to sleep in all day, watch Netflix all day? People want to say weights are better. Yes, they have the benefits. Yes, they are better in many ways, but with bodyweight exercises, you have certain advantages that you may not get from weights. But people don't want to take advantage of that. People want to complain about why they're not progressing, but they're letting themselves go. Listen, it's hard for everybody. It's hard for me also, right? Don't want to do it every day, but you have to make yourself do it. That's what it's gonna come down to, holding yourself accountable. Stop giving yourself the chance to pass it off. As soon as that thought comes in your head, you have to figure out how to not let it talk you out of doing what you're supposed to do. So that's the 3 things that are causing you to get fat. Those are the 3 factors to you getting fat during this quarantine, right? A lack of discipline, a lack of accountability, and a lack of consistency. You need all those things in order to go far in anything. And it doesn't matter. And I use fitness as an example because it's physical. It's physical. You feel physical pain a lot more in many ways, which can lead to mental. It's physical and mental, which is why it's such an important part of life, right? You cannot put this aside. People are dropping left and right, and it's mainly the people that have bad immune systems that aren't as healthy as they should be. And it's unfortunate, but we can do things to slow it down. It's not just for you, but it's for your loved ones also, right? Take your health seriously. Take your health seriously. Stop putting it off. Stop losing discipline, motivation, right? Listen, you just have to make yourself do it. It's not about looking good. It's not about having the abs and, no, it's about something much more than that. And you also build qualities you can take in other aspects of your life. All right? This is why I love about fitness. It's one of those things where it's a love-hate relationship. Right? You love what you see and the results, but you don't like doing it. But this is the kind of thing you do to become stronger as a person. Right? Stop making excuses. If you have bodyweight exercises, find a way to make it work. Don't let that be a gateway to make other excuses in other areas to where you can also be improving. If you're not doing the work exercise-wise, why are you making that same excuse diet-wise? If it's so easy and if you don't want to do it, okay, don't do it. But at least don't eat junk food the whole time. And this is what people do. They'll find something and then make an excuse in another thing. Why do you correlate the both together? Why? Right? We gotta be better than this. Gotta be better than hold yourself accountable, be disciplined, be consistent. Not just for the physical health, but for the mental health as well. Right? You can come out of this better. You can come out of this looking better, feeling better, mentally stronger. But it starts with you. Alright? Stop passing things off, and it starts with the little things. It starts today with waking up late. It starts today with not tracking your food that day. It starts today with not paying attention to how much water you drink. It takes those little things to add up to bigger things, and then you're lazy, you're entitled, and you expect things to come to you without any work. But it starts with the little things. It starts with doing it one day at a time. Right? This is a message that's going to break a lot of hearts, but it must be said. You require discipline, consistency, and accountability. You need to look yourself in the mirror and be honest. If you can't be honest about this simple thing, what else are you going to be dishonest about? Right? This is not about me being a trainer and you being a trainee, or this is not about me being in shape, you being not, or vice versa. This is certain qualities you need as a person to advance in anything. Right? It's not about feeling like it. Right? Everybody loves pleasure. Everybody loves having fun. Everybody loves the beers, the alcohols, the pizzas. But at some point, you have to put that stuff away and focus on what's important. When you get to an older age, that's it. There's certain things that will start slowing down for you, and that makes things a lot harder. So start now. People don't want to invest in their health, but they want to invest in alcohol, liquor, and all these things that are far more expensive and far more detrimental to your health and your body. I don't know what I have to say to open up. I don't know what to say to put it in your mind. So that health is important. Right? It's not even about the look. It's not even about that. That's just a bonus. It helps you in so many ways as a person. Right? And people are going to listen to this, feel a certain way, then go back to their old ways. If you really care about your loved ones, now and in the future, you will take care of your health. Physically, and especially mentally. Everything always transitions over to mentally. Which is why the discipline, the consistency, and the accountability matters. You notice I didn't talk about anything like macros and drinking water. I talked about qualities. Right? I don't know what I have to say to get it through to you guys. But anyways, I'm doing my part. You have to do your part. I can't force you to do it. You have to want to do it yourself. That's it for the video, man. That's it for the video. Think about what I said. But this is vital. You have to do the work. Right? People be quick to jump to the magic pill, the magic answer, the magic advice. But everything is practical. It doesn't matter how much advice I give you. If you don't do anything, you're not going to see anything. And honestly, I'm a bad trainer if I just give advice. If I don't do anything to get people to do the work. Because doing the work gets you the results. Anyway, man. Anyway, make sure to like the video, subscribe, share with somebody that needs to hear this. Because this is important. This is something not to put aside. Your health, you can't do that anymore.